Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be taking advantage of social media, and we saw that a lot in the very first trailer. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing my best to explain how I think Rockstar will be utilizing that throughout the story. Now, social media has been no stranger to the Grand Theft Auto series, really starting in GTA 4. In fact, there's been a handful of them, like Life Invader, which is a parody of Facebook, Bleeder, which is a parody of Twitter, although they might have to change that to something like Z or Y, as now it's a parody of X. Snapmatic is a parody of Instagram, friendswithoutfaces.net, My Room Online, Love Meet, Hush Smush. All those are parodies of either social media sites or dating sites. And since GTA 5 has come out, there's been a lot more sites like this. Rockstar is going to have to come up with like their own version of TikTok. I'm sure they might even have their own version of like OnlyFans or something like that. I'm sure they will incorporate that in some way, shape, or form. But in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how I think Rockstar will utilize social media in GTA 6. Now, in order to do that, we need to look at the moments that Rockstar used to showcase social media in the trailer. And it was all to showcase some of the craziest things that it looks like we're going to encounter in the world. Like, for example, apparently we run into this crazy guy that has a yacht full of beautiful women dancing in bikinis. We also have a post from Official Poach, which has a animal services guy getting an alligator out of a pool. This account, Have a Vice Day, filming a girl twerking on top of a car. This account actually showing us a video of two women dancing on top of a car. We have CCTV footage of an alligator walking into a convenience store, as well as police body camera footage. It looks like busting down a drug house or something along those lines. Planet Leonida Man has captured this crazy fat man jiggling his way past the gas station, not wearing a lot of clothes, almost being caught by the police. General Custard Cannon shows us what happens when road rage occurs in the state of Leonida. The account Yo Mama's Jammer shows us how to not drive a vehicle, as this guy is just basically driving the car outside of it, which is really, really stupid. We also see a group of hillbillies in the Thrillbilly Mud Club getting down and dirty with their big monster trucks and ATVs, as well as Lucha Libre Fan showing us that there's some crazy stuff that happens at the Neighborhood Watch down in Hamlet. And I'm also going to loop in the news reports that we see as well, like the no overturning zone after a man flipped his car dining and dashing at Pee-wee's, to the infamous now Florida Joker, guy with purple hair, tattoos on his face, being arrested, and then dirt bike, dirt bags. Cops fail to stop thugs on motorbikes terrorizing Vice City. Mental patient wins Vice City Marathon. Leonida Man sucked up in water spout demands the city to buy him a new suit. Vice City Girls officially the B something. And then you've got High Roller Mags right here showing you High Roller Lifestyle. So those are all the instances of news reports and social media. And so what do all these things have in common? They, for the most part, involve something so outrageous and crazy. And what is something we've seen in the last four major Rockstar Games titles? Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption, GTA 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2. All of those games have strangers and freaks. And so what if that was a way we actually find out about the strangers and freaks, get to learn their location, and then encounter those strangers and freaks? Because that's the beauty of a stranger and freak mission, is it's kind of supposed to be a random encounter or something you see on social media and you're like, holy crap, this lady's dual wielding hammers and she's in Hamlet. I happen to be in Hamlet right now. Let me see if I can go find her too. Or the social media aspect of this game could be used for when we discover points of interest. So in Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur and John would actually catalog their discoveries in their journals, but with Grand Theft Auto 6 being set in present day in modern Vice City, it would make sense for the protagonist to use their phones and social media to capture and catalog all the different points of interest, Easter eggs, and other unique things we might come across in game. And then, of course, also finding things that are shared in the Vice City universe. Now, the only problem with that theory is if Jason and Lucia are kind of on the run in this Bonnie and Clyde-esque role, you wouldn't exactly want to be posting things online. That would make it pretty easy to find for the Leonida police or the Vice City sheriffs. That would kind of be like a, hey, we know exactly where you are and exactly what you're talking about. Now, I do hope that Rockstar does not incorporate this into every single mission, and maybe the trailer was just exaggerating the amount of social media that we will have in the game. I hope that it's kind of restricted to the side content like Strangers and Freaks. It also could have just been the style of trailer they were going for as like a way of mirroring real life. It almost felt like you were just going through social media with all the crazy clips, trying to capture what life in, their fictional version of Florida is going to be like. Now, regardless of how the social media is going to work, because Rockstar showed us so much of it, I feel like this means that the apps on our phone or even TV or in-game internet is going to be way more interactive than GTA 5. Yes, in GTA 5, we had cell phones. We could go on these pre-established websites. I feel like we're going to be able to do so much more with them in GTA 6, and that the phones are going to be so much more useful. And I'm not the only one that thinks this. Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2 even chimed in as someone said, "My initial thought was that we could be using social media to find the content around the game world. No more following the blip on the map to discover content. We have a GPS strictly when driving, but like the exploration mode in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Everything in the game needs to be discovered dynamically, and using social media as your window to discovering what is out there." With TezFunds2 saying it would likely be your side window of discovering the side content, and additional to the main way of discovering them dynamically through the world. And that's an interesting point, because there really is one scene in particular that we not only see through the lens of social media, but that we also see happening in real life. And it's this scene right here of the car show happening at this intersection. You've got these two girls that are being filmed on top of this purple car. You've got cars doing donuts around them. You've got vehicles blocking all sides of the intersection. And then seconds later, we see what's going on through the lens of social media. Zaza Nugget saying the best song right now. Shay Nisi said, "Ayo, catch a vibe. Your girl 99 finna spin to block with this one." Another comment from Lick Licks. You can see how all of this is coming together right here. We could either looks like discover this on our own, or see it through the lens of it being recorded on social media and then go to this scene and say, okay, now I know what to expect, and now I know what's going on here. And Rockstar wouldn't be the first video game developer to do this. This has been done in the Spider-Man games. This has been done in the Watch Dogs game, but it would be very, very cool to see this implemented into GTA 6 as well. But anyways, that is how I personally see Rockstar utilizing social media in Grand Theft Auto 6 based on what we've seen in the very first trailer. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think social media is going to be used for in game? And how many different types of social media do you think we're going to see? We saw obviously a couple in game, but I bet there's so many more that Rockstar haven't showed us. And there's even some from the leaks like communication apps like WhatsApp parodies that we know are going to be returning. So let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. If you guys did go to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.